What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the farm. Today we're actually we're at the yard for the construction company here. It is time to break ground on the racetrack. We're looking we're gonna try and get this thing done tonight. At least we're gonna try and get it started. I don't know, we'll see how far we get. We might not get the detailing in, but we're gonna get the track built, the kind of layout done, all the groundwork done. We're gonna hop into the company truck, fire it up. We're gonna head right down to the job site. Now, at some point, once we've got the land forming done with the dozers and everything, and we've got the rollers rolled on it, we'll go down there and we'll pour whatever concrete we need for the, you know, for like where the, what do you call it? The pits, I suppose, right? Or, you know, that could be, or we could just pour the parking lot. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is, if I'm honest with you on that, but we do have concrete ready to go. We have some all the materials are being put into the batch plant right there, right now, ready to get mixed up for us today. And we're gonna get run down here and just get to work. We're gonna see what equipment we got available, and we're gonna try and get a plan together of what we need to do and what needs to happen first. I know we're gonna have two other people helping us out here today. Grant and Clutch are gonna be helping us out. They're gonna be working the job site with us. But we're going to get down here to the job site and get to work. All right, we're pulling up to the job site now. Let's slow down. As you can see, we got all the materials and all the equipment that we are going to need here today ready to go. We're just going to pull in and park off our truck out of the way. I think the best place for us to park is just going to be right over here. I don't want to park near the materials, but I do want to kind of park off over here, kind of out of the way a little bit. So I think right there should be good. Shut down the truck. I'm not too worried about this thing. It's just the work truck, you know what I mean? Yeah, that should be good. We're plenty far away from the bins and everything. Yeah, we're not going to get hit by anybody or anything there. If we do, they did a real good job of, they like aimed at the truck. But we got all the materials here, and that truck's already filthy. We have all the equipment ready to go. I believe the plans say that the track is to be built right over down here, next, sort of near these power lines. I mean, not near the power lines, but kind of down in that area. You see right down here, I'm kind of marking it out right there. That's the track area. It's going to go from east to west, so it's going to be facing this way. And it should be a pretty large one, I think. I think it's going to be a fairly large track from what I remember looking at the blueprints of everything. So we're going to have a lot of land to move, a lot of land to roll, and luckily it's not crazy muddy out. We are out here on just open dirt. A lot of this, you know, in the front here, that, you know, other people are going to be able to roll in, and then it's going to be a bunch of parking and stuff, you know, in the front, and I don't know, maybe some vendors and stuff, some open slots for vendors to be able to come in. And then I'm not entirely sure. I have to check with Grant and where the entrance of the track is actually going to be. But I know the track is going to be over here. I think the entrance might be kind of down on the back side a little bit, like down here on this end. Just because I believe the grandstands and stuff will be going over here on this end, most likely. I'm really not entirely sure, but I'm sure that we will find out. So we're the first ones here. Everyone wasn't supposed to be here until 14:30, so we're just going to wait around. I figured I'd better show up 15 minutes early. Make sure all the equipment was here, ready to go, good to go, fueled up, everything should be good. And then we will be good to go. I'm going to just go into the job office, the site office here, and grab some coffee and wait around. Oh, looks like squad's rolling in the Raptor. Pulling up to work in the Raptor, man. What a flex. Let me offer him some coffee here.
Buddy, come down. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. You all good, buddy? You good? That was a fun ride, wasn't it?
Brought Buddy down, huh?
Yeah, me, Buddy. I brought him
Hey,
down
bud.
here, yeah.
What's
It's
up,
nice, dude, it's nice that you guys had a kennel for him. I wasn't did you have an old dog or something that you had at this place, or the owner had an old dog or something?
Yeah, a job site security dog,
Okay.
guard dog, you know.
Smart. And he passed away 3-4 years ago?
Yep.
Okay. Man. Well, Buddy will take care of the place, right, Buddy? Say hi to Jake.
Well, hey, buddy. Hi. Hi, how are you? Did you have a good ride?
Oh, buddy doesn't like you.
Okay. I see how it is.
He likes the shed better than you, Jake.
I guess. Oh, hey, there's coffee in the
Buddy,
office
watch
there
out
if you
for
want
cars,
some.
man. Yeah, watch out for cars. Buddy, get the birds. Get the birds, man. Jason. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Go inside. Check her out. Dang, is this where Buck's gonna be chilling the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, Buck, the site supervisor, I guess, huh? Just gets to sit in here and watch TV.
Watching movies, watching Gilmore Girls in here.
Oh, yeah, it's probably his favorite show.
Okay, so this build, what's the plan here? How's it gonna go down?
Well, looking at the blueprints, I believe right over here, if you follow, right over here is where it's going to be built, kind of right down there between these two buildings, right?
Okay.
It's going to be facing east-west.
Okay. Now, some guy made a good point that on the turn, you got to think about how you place this, because on the turns, when we come around the turns, because usually these races are night races, which will start before the sun goes down, and you don't want that sun going down, shine right in the guy's eyes.
Right.
As we go around the track. So that's one thing I think we could think of if the sun goes down. But the way we have this situated, this will work good then. Yeah. This will work good.
What do you say? Head out there and we'll have to start. I suppose we should mark it out, right? Roughly.
Yeah. We'll stake it out. Heck, I mean, it's kind of a cheap way to do it, but we could just use the cones kind of to stake it out, you know?
Yeah, we have extra cones. We could stake them out with cones, and then we, I suppose we should then start working on the degree banks and getting their angles right and everything.
Yeah, that'll work good. Where are we going to be pulling dirt? Are we going to bring dirt in, or are we going to pull it from around here?
We're going to have to be pulling dirt.
Okay, that'll work good.
What's going on here, guys?
Like, gosh.
Man, you guys said you were doing a construction project and gave me a shout to come give you a hand. I cannot believe the amount of equipment we got down here. I was expecting something a little bit, shall we say, smaller? I wasn't expected to see this. This is a little bit more than I was expecting. What do we got planned here?
We're
gosh, did you even greet the leader of this whole operation? Yeah.
Buddy? I saw Buddy out front there.
Did you even say anything to him?
Yeah, we wouldn't. I pet him. I said hi.
Oh, he's back there. I see him back there. Okay.
Yeah, he came over. He almost jumped in my truck when I got out. This is kind of nuts.
Basically, we have $5 million, and we have to somehow turn that thing in to a track in under a week.
Okay, well, that explains some of the equipment then. All right. So we got a master plan then, I guess? I'm looking at you.
Well, we were just discussing it, making sure we had all the logistics figured out. It sounds like we got the track orientation figured out. It's going to be east-west. There's going to be a northwest entrance into the track. Where we're standing right now, roughly, is the parking lot for the people that come to watch or stuff. And then we were just talking about we're going to need to stake out the track area where we're going to be building. And then we have to start pushing dirt to get the degree, the banks and stuff all done properly. And we also, I think, we're going to have to pour concrete for the parking lot out here. And I can't remember if we're going to put some in the pits where people park their trucks and cars and stuff or not. I don't know. But, yeah, we got some work to do. All right.
Yeah.
I'll pull out the cones and we'll get this thing staked out.
Okay. That'll work good.
I think this should be good. We are definitely... I think we're bigger than the other track now. And these are outside marker cones, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or we can make them inside if we need to.
Yeah, I think we should just start
doing her?
I think we just start doing her and we'll get a better look at how it is. And if we see that it needs to be changed, maybe we're not an oval or anything, maybe we're too much circle, or maybe the curve is, maybe we're too wide, too long, whatever, too short. We'll be able to see it better later.
I'm down.
Looks like it should work. She's definitely big. Let's do this thing.
All right.
So I'll hop in the Volvo. It's gonna be a ton of passes, a ton of hours put in, but let's get going.
All right.
Jake, are you taking the dozer?
Yep.
Nice. All right, sounds good. I'll grab that front end loader so we can start moving some dirt around.
Gotcha. All right, we're gonna fire up this dozer, lift up that blade. There we go. And we should be able to get an idea of this track here. Gonna wait on Grant because he's gonna be our lead man. He's kind of marking out the track so we can get a better idea, and then we're gonna work from there. This thing is gonna be difficult to build. This is yeah, I don't even know where to start. I've never built a racetrack. I don't know why we were the ones commissioned to do this, but hey, can't complain. We'll get it figured out, I'm sure. The site manager isn't here today, though. Buck is the site manager. He's the one that knows the blueprints, knows the plan, and he's the one who's actually been involved in construction of these things before. And he isn't here to guide us today, so we're just kind of going off his vague instruction. Hopefully everything goes well. If not, he's going to have to come in and tell us y'all did it wrong, and he's going to have us tear it all out, and then we'll have to redo it. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll figure it out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start, so Clutch is going to be getting dirt for us to start building up. I can't really push much around out here right now, so I'm just going to try and level. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this blade down lightly, and I'm going to do what Grant's doing with that Volvo, and we're just going to try and level out and mark out what we got going on here. So we'll just start on the inside here. All right, there we go. Oh, a little too much. Let's lift that up. Perfect. So we got this leveling out. We're just going to go along here, do some passes, and we'll see how things go. All right, it's been a little while now. We're making some progress. We're just kind of going along here and just cleaning up some of this. We're trying to level this stuff out. So what I'm doing right now is getting this stuff up to that level because we're building it up. Clutch is going around and he's dumping. Oh, let me climb this. Clutch is going around and dumping soil for us to work with. And then we are essentially just kind of trying to smooth it out, level it out as best as we can here. This is looking very angular so far. We're trying to get a flat pad. That's what we're working on here. We're getting a flat pad. We decided to build it up too, just to make sure that we can avoid any flooding or any issues like that. Having a perfectly flat surface will really, really help us out. But I'm going to go along the top side here and just kind of get this leveled out as well. All right, so we're going right along the edge here, just trying to clean up this edge a little bit. Because this edge kind of... what I was doing earlier, you guys didn't see it, but I was taking dirt and I was pushing it up here from what he was dumping, right? And I got it a little too tall on the edges, so I'm trying to go along and level it back out here to what we've got going on already. So that's kind of what's happening so far. I know it's a very strange process, but we're getting it done. We're making it. All right, we're going to kind of clean this a little bit up right here, too. Let's lift that up. Go. Oh, back off. I don't want these tracks to be making a bunch of damage here. And clean it up as best as I can here. I'm going to come in on an angle, really. There we go. We're making progress. There goes Clutch next to us there. I'm just going to try and turn sharp. I'm going to level this thing back out a little bit. Right along here. There we go. Making progress here. Oh, there goes Clutch working back there yet. We're just kind of going along, making some progress. Everything's coming along pretty well. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, we're really just kind of pushing dirt. That's all we're doing. We'll get to making the banks here in a minute, or at least starting the banks. All right, we're just kind of finishing up the base here, the flat part. We got everything flattened out almost. We're gonna meet up with these guys here. I'm just kind of going along, just grazing dirt in case there's anything unlevel. We're gonna talk with them here, see how things are going. All right, that ought to do. Let's hop out. Well, looks like we got the base pretty well flattened out.
Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty good size field we got right now. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
I could see Grant still on the far side. He's got the that plow down there. Oh man. All right. So are you good? You're happy with what we got so far, Jake?
Yeah, I think so. The hardest part is going to be getting the banks right and the turns.
Yeah.
Because you can't have them too wide or too shallow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
we're gonna need a lot of dirt for that. That's for sure.
A ton of dirt, and it's hard to tell looking at this. We're definitely good lengthwise, but I'm curious to see what happens if we're going to be too shallow or too wide on the banks. I can't tell. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it really depends on how wide we want to make, how wide this got to be, right?
Right.
So that's really going to be the determining factor, I guess. And we could base it on that. If we want to make it wider, then we make the corners less banked. If we want to make the less wideness, then bank them more, right?
Right. Oh, I guess one thing I didn't even think of when we started this is this a flat straight. Like on the straights, is it flat or is it slightly banked? I don't know the track design too well.
I don't know yet. You guys asked me down here. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Well, you know, Buck
I guess the guy that knows is probably sitting over there in that plow, just plowing the dirt around right now. So maybe we should ask him.
We should. He's the number 2 on the project. Buck is the site manager. He's the site lead.
Well, where's he at?
He isn't here today. He gave us some vague instructions and was like, "I can't be there today." I trust you guys to be able to get that started, but
sounds like every manager I've ever met. Yeah,
pretty much. I mean, I trusted our ability to get this flattened out, but whether or not we're gonna be able to do the rest, I don't know.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, we can get some started by putting some dirt around, I suppose. But
yeah,
I mean, what kind of angles does he want on the corners, and then as well, like you were saying, down the flats on the stretches?
Yeah.
Does he want those banked or angled? I don't know. We'll have to ask him about that, I suppose.
I guess we'll just have to do our best, and if Buck comes in and
maybe make number 2 here come up with a plan.
Yeah, it's either he comes up with a plan or Buck comes in, says we did it all wrong, and then we have to cut down the banks or something and do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice job, guys. We got her done.
Yeah,
it looks pretty good.
Yep, all flattened out. Looking at it, I think we're definitely long enough, but I'm really curious the angle that the banks are going to be. I think they're going to be fine. But what do you think? Are they too wide, too narrow? Just looking at the width of this, I can't tell.
It's tough to say.
I wish the site manager that knew the blueprints the best was here today, but he said he couldn't make it. Gave us vague instructions, and I don't know. Do you know if he said that the stretches, the straightaways, are going to be slightly banked, or are they purely straight flat? I don't know the design on that.
I think they put a little 3 to 5 degree bank on them.
Okay.
And we could, I don't know what the official rules are, but we could build the track kind of how we want in a way. But yeah, it'll be. I think we could put a little bank to it. I think a bank would be nice for it.
I agree.
Just a little bit more dirt, obviously, but I mean, we're gonna need a ton of dirt for the corners anyways, so that all works.
Yeah.
Let's get built there.
All right, let's do it. Clutch, you want to just load me up with some dirt in one of those dumps, and then I'll just kind of drive around and start dumping some dirt?
Yeah, sounds good. That sounds like a plan to me.
So we're gonna hop up into one of these dump trucks here. I think I'm gonna take the white one. Why not? Oh, it's locked. I gotta go find the key. All right, we got it fired up. I found the key. We're gonna go find where Clutch is, and we're gonna start loading this thing up with some dirt. Ooh, we almost got stuck there already. All right, guys, things are getting complicated trying to build this track. It's gonna be a time lapse of us working in the landscaping tool right now, trying to figure this out. So, enjoy.
What do you guys think of the bank so far? I mean, we've been going at it for a long time now.
Yeah, I think it's definitely getting there. This is the bottom side of the bank, I think, is looking really good. I think we need some more steep up here a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, looking at it, because this is a really wide turn, looking at it, the bank actually, right about here where I'm standing, kind of doesn't bank as much.
Yep. Has a little dip to it.
There's a dip there.
Too.
So that needs fixed.
Well, do we want to have an actual transition between like turns 1 and 2 here, or is this just going to be all one kind of continuous corner?
It's going to be a transition to a much lower bank, like what, about 3%.
Okay, so you're going to start off steeper, and then as you get further into the corner, it's going to flatten out. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's kind of how it is right now.
Flatten out a bit here is what we're thinking.
Okay.
Boy, we have been working forever, and we only have a corner done.
Yeah, and I've been running that wheel loader all day, just carrying up that dirt, and look how high we stacked it already.
That's a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Well, do we test what we have so far here?
I think so.
We might as well, right? I mean, we got to find out if this is going to work at all.
Yeah. All right, Grant, it's your car. Do you want to do the honors, or
I'll test her out. Yeah.
All right.
The dozer out of the way, and we should be good.
All right, we're gonna move this dozer out of the way real quick to make sure that he can make the turns fine. Here we go.
All right, Jake, stand back. Holy smokes. Does he have a license for that thing?
I don't know. Is he trying to get a run for it? That entrance isn't necessarily ready.
I think if he hits it at that speed, it's gonna be more of a ramp.
Yeah. One thing about that car, it doesn't like to go straight. Oh yeah, that needs more bank, doesn't it? All right, well, long story short, we suck at the landscape tool, and Buck is the master, so I'm going to be honest with you guys, this was a failure. We did not get this made very well, and we're going to wait for Buck. Buck's going to have to fix all of this. Buck is the guy. Just Buck is the guy for building this stuff, so we're going to have him do all this. But either way, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and that was just a lot of time-lapse and stuff, but have a good one. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.